we're trying to tell the human story through beer. That's what makes us different. We're trying to tell the story of humanity through beer.
I guess that I was home brewing, and then Graham was living in London at the time, and he moved back to Leeds, and we were looking for a way to spend time together, really, weren't we? So he started brewing with me, and we kind of just really got into it.
We went from doing these kit brews to all grain brewing, started building bits of our own kit to try and improve. We had no money, so we had to improve everything we did by working out what it is we needed and building it ourselves, basically. And we started doing that in your kitchen, didn't we, basically?
I was preparing to move house, and we knew there was a garage at the new house, so a few very delicate conversations with my wife, and we started buying kit to basically turn the garage into a proper brewery, and a couple of little outhouses we had.
And then we sort of started to amass piles of bottled beer of various styles. So we thought it would be a good idea to invite our friends round, see what they thought, have a bit of a drink up together and just have a good time. And
Chris and Gordon from the Meanwood Valley Partnership contacted us, so we'd built up a bit of an online presence long before we really had a proper business, and they got in touch with us and were like, do you want to be involved in the Meanwood Festival and have a bar and sell stuff? So we said, yeah, we'd love to, and then had to kind of scurry to turn this kind of proto idea into an actual business over like a 3-month period or something, 4 months maybe. And
that was they lit a fire under our backsides, basically, and that catalysed our idea and forced us to get ourselves together.
So while my wife was kind of looking after my kid and setting up the new house and moving in, we were in the garage trying to build a brewery.
Because we were able to do that, we started to think, well, maybe it's time to make a bit more. So
I was just on my way home from work one day, and I just pulled up on my bike and just started having a look around Meanwood, and I came up the little alley where we are now, and there was just this derelict building, and I just phoned Graham, and he was here in 5 minutes. And we were just like, this is it, this is the place.
Yeah, we knew, didn't we?
Yeah.
We knew as soon as we saw it, we were like, this is where we're going to open.
16-hour days, just doing everything, turning it in from this kind of really raw shell into the bar and the brewery that it is now.
We're in the process at the moment of upgrading our brew kit to a larger professional kit. It's going to have kind of all the bells and whistles that we need to make beer of a very high standard.
Much bigger quantities as well.
In much larger quantities as well, yeah. And we're installing a small canning line as well, so that'll allow us to produce all the beers that we make, plus all of our new recipes will be able to go into cans with the view over the next couple of months, once the brew kit arrives, to start distributing our cans nationally, essentially. We'll be producing a range of beautiful pale ales and IPAs, but we'll also be producing a range of beers that are just completely out there. And there's this growing trend for wild and wacky beers, but we have some really interesting plans for new beers that are going to be coming out over the next few months that the craft beer market's just never seen before, and I think that's what people should be most excited about.
The next steps for us, it's going to be really big. This is kind of the pivotal moment in our growth, so I'm really excited.